So I bought a boat. Well, no, it's not. It's not really that boat. It's this boat. But it's still a good boat. It's a Packraft. So let me tell you a little bit more about what a Packraft is and how everything came to life. So this is called a Packraft. And as you can see, it doesn't take up much space, okay? It is like a kayak, but inflatable and very easy to carry, very easy to use, and pretty much made for everyone. Today we're gonna be talking about the MRS Microraft Extra Long, my boat. But very quickly, we're gonna bring it to life, because right now, as you can see, it is not alive. So let's just bring it to life together. So obviously we have the paddle, but this one is not from MRS. This is from Decathlon. You can buy your own wherever you want. Doesn't really matter as long as you choose the right length for you. Of course, security first. Always have your life jacket with you, even if you go for a simple paddle around the lake or anything. Life jacket always and forever. And if you want to have a helmet as well, why not? That's all up to you. These are all the accessories. These are more accessories. And this is the boat. It is extremely light. You can roll it up in a way that it fits in your backpack or on top or below your backpack, as you like. But this is what it looks like when you unveil the magic. Takes a bit of time. Stay with me. Don't skip, don't skip. Stay. Okay. Okay, you can open your eyes. I didn't tell you to close your eyes. Okay, well, you had to close. Oh yeah, whatever. This is the Packraft. It is not inflated yet. As you can see, it is extra long. It is 40 centimeters longer than the Microraft, the simple version. So we are going to inflate it. And to do that, we're gonna take our inflation bag. I've been using this quite a bit, okay, for the past weeks. So maybe I did not really organize everything properly when I returned from the Kwai River in Thailand. I don't know. To inflate it, we have this inflation bag. We capture air inside and then we blow it out this small hose. This small hose goes down to this on the boat. We have here one large valve and a second one smaller on top to finish blowing it properly. Right now, because we want to go fast, we're gonna use the big valve. Because we know a bit about thermodynamics, we are going to blow and poof, it is full. We don't need to move and jump and capture air or anything. No, thermodynamics. Just blow a bit inside and you'll see. Okay, and now we just need to keep blowing. It usually takes about 1 to 2 minutes. So join me in waiting 1 to 2 minutes. No, I'm kidding. So now it is fully inflated, at least as much as possible with the big bag. The reason is that I cannot blow it more is to properly control the pressure inside. The pressure has to be around between 1 and 1.5 bars, depending on your weight, the weight of your luggage, the temperature of the water, everything, you know, that just varies the pressure that goes inside. So to do that, I'm going to take that off. I close the lid, I close the valve. The big one is open, so the air goes out. This is a good way if you want to deflate it. But to finish it, we're gonna do it with the mouth. You can do it with an electric pump. You just need to make sure that you don't overblow the boat, because otherwise it could just pop. You don't want that. Bueno. So now we're gonna blow inside. It's not very sexy. It makes a bit of noise. So this is good because this is a no return valve, meaning that you're blowing air, but air is not coming out. It's perfect to just finish the pressure and make sure that you have the right amount of air to go on the water safely. As you can see right now, it is still not enough, way not enough. And then we close the valve. Once we know that there is enough air inside, we can close the valve and we can just hop on the water. Perfect. As you can see, the boat has a big bum at the back. This is good because we can put stuff inside. Yes, there is inline storage. In here and in here, you can put stuff. As long as you balance it properly and as long as you manage the weight properly as well. Let me remind you that the recommended limit for this boat is about 105 kilos and the real big maximum that you should not exceed is 145 kilos. In my past trips with this boat, I have probably been around 120, 130. Don't do it. It's no, it's a bit too much. It's a bit too much. Okay, especially when you have big changes in temperatures, on the weather, the water, everything. It's scary. The inline storage is made possible through this tie zip, which is a waterproof zip. I don't know how it works, to be honest, because this is beyond my understanding, but this does not let air out somehow and water in somehow. I don't know. There is some kind of magic somewhere. Of course, from time to time, you need to put lubricant on it to make sure that it is still properly sealed. And especially if you go in waters that are very sedimented, make sure that you clean the zip as much as possible, because you might feel that you're losing pressure a little bit faster, which is normal. You just need to clean the zip and put more lubricant to make sure that it is properly sealed and waterproof. Inside, you can use these storage bags that are simply waterproof storage bags. It's easy. Or you can just put the stuff inside the way you want, but it's just gonna move around and it's not the best. So use bags like this is much better. You can have them directly from MRS as well. Okay, so we need to sit in this boat. Of course, we could just sit here technically, but it's not the best. To do that, we are going to use this seat here that we are going to inflate. That's our seat. We put it here. We attach it properly with the scratch here, and we come use our back rest here. If you want to use one that's as easy as possible as the seat, you have this one. Is a little bit more intricate and more complex. It's optional, okay, but I love it. It is extremely comfortable. It is retained by these hooks, 4 different hooks, 2 at the front, 2 at the back, and these bars here that give a better control on the backrest as well. So you can be straight or you can be leaning a little bit. It really depends on your preferences. Again, you have different options on the website for MRS. It always depends on the size of the boat, your preferences as well, your weight, your level as well in packrafting and in kayaking in general. So don't hesitate to just look around or maybe ask for advice from MRS. Ta-da! This is our seat post. Very comfortable. You can put things at the back. You can rest. You can put things on the side as well. It's not gonna fall at the bottom of the boat. Your boom boom is dry and safe, okay? And it's a little bit higher as well from the level of the water. So it is more comfortable for you to paddle, but also you have more control over the boat. Look, I'm not even forcing. It is extremely light. It's still 4 kilos, but still very light. We have on the boat a lot of different attachments. These attachments are made for you to use the way you want. The ones at the front, for example, are to be used with an accessory that I will show in a few minutes. The ones on the side, I was using them with ropes to attach the boat when I'm not on the boat. We here have this material. This will come in handy with this. What is this, you ask? Now, I'll be honest. I'm in the middle of nowhere right now. I have no idea what it's called. But this is basically the splash prevention material that you put on top of the boat to protect yourself from spillage when you are going down rapids or when it is raining too much as well, for example. This could have been quite handy, especially on the Nam U River in Laos. A few images for your great pleasure, of course. So this is something that we're gonna tie, zip, attach around the boat here. Will come protect the person paddling the boat, and it will come around the person as well. You can inflate this part here so that it inflates here and that there is no accumulation of water around the belly area. It's not very comfortable and it can add much more weight, etc., etc. So it's just water retention prevention. And just like that, you are protected from water spillage, from the rapids, from rain or anything. And if you have any emergency, open it and get out. Quicker. Why are you still here? And last but not least, this is the last item that I have received from MRS. This is a bow bag. Why a bow bag, you ask? Because it's a bag that you put at the... Do we say bow or bow? Tell us in the comments. This is a bow bag that we put at the front of our boat. We can attach it in 4 different points. We have 4 attachments that obviously come with the bag. We attach everything to the front of the boat. Once you have stuff inside, it will be well positioned. And as you will see, it is also waterproof, just like the zip at the back. I don't know how it works. Look at this big zip. How can it be? MRS, you're doing some kind of magic. Oh. And next, no, this is not a remake of the movie Jaws. It is a fin that you put below the boat to keep and to help maintain the drive of the boat. As much as you're gonna paddle, since you have a flat bottom on your boat will have a tendency to do left, right, left, right. This is very normal. There's nothing to retain the movement in the water, so it's normal. With the fin, the movement left, right, will be diminished, if not completely gone. Let me show you how to put it. It is easy peasy lemon squeezy. We have 2 sides. Obviously, put it the right side, okay? We're gonna go and put the front first. We put the front, we push. This is made of very hard, durable, and thick material. It is not gonna rip, don't worry. So we push. Once we reach the end, we go and put the back tap of the fin inside and we push back. And we try as much as possible to put it in the middle, or at least to put it more in the back than in the front, okay? So that if it falls, at least it is still retained in the back. I would like to mention that this is not the usual size of that fin. The one that's included is smaller, but I've lost it. Where? That's the whole point of losing something. I don't know where, but in the water somewhere. Unfortunately, this one is 15 centimeters. This is big, but it's very good for hard waters. If it is moving very fast, if you have a lot of rapids, this is very, very good. You might tap a bit at the bottom of the water, but it's okay. This is durable material, it's not gonna break, and hopefully you're not gonna lose it. But thank you, MRS, for including the second one, because I was very disappointed to lose the first one. I'll be honest, none of it. We need to say things, you know?
We interrupt this program to show you this beautiful dragonfly. Splendid.
Okay, it's just the 2 of us now. Let me be very honest with you. I started this backpacking trip.
No, not a bikepacking trip, a packrafting trip. I was tired, sorry.
About 3-4 months ago. I did not really know where I was going. Turns out nothing really went as planned. This trip, however, made me learn something. These boats are the future of kayaking. Packrafting is still quite new, and it's getting bigger and bigger, especially in the US, and it's getting to Europe and to Asia as well. MRS Microrafting Systems is currently based in China. Everything is made in China, properly built with the best materials that you can find. These boats are extremely easy to navigate. I'm pretty sure if you put a kid inside here, they will know how to navigate these boats. It is slightly different than a kayak. A kayak has a kind of V shape at the bottom in the water, which creates some kind of instability. Here, everything is extremely stable. You are flat, grounded on the water, which means that you cannot fall, technically. Like, the robustness, the durability and the thickness of the materials also make it very safe. This is a boat that I took on 5 different rivers in Laos and in Thailand. These rivers are made of rocks and there is bamboo sticks coming out of the water. There's a lot of fish nets and weird stuff that we can find. Like, this boat is still intact. There is no sign at all of any rippage or anything like this. It is extremely tough, and even in some of the rapids that I took in northern Laos, there was no problem at all. The only thing that I would say, which is not a problem from this boat in particular, it is more of a problem from the packrafts in general, or at least the inflatable boats, the pressure management. If only there was a manometer on the boat itself. I know it's probably physically complicated to put one on top of that, but it would be so much easier to know exactly the pressure that you have inside. I have been in rough water, which are very cold, but I've also been on very, very stable, grounded lakes that are extremely warm. And I was scared that the thing would just blow up because I started paddling at 8 in the morning and I did not really manage the pressure properly, and it was 12, full sun, full heat, 35, 40 degrees, and this thing was just packed with air. So you gotta manage the pressure properly, because this could be one of the main dangers from packrafting. Of course, there are a lot of other dangers. You need to make sure you know exactly where you go. And for this, I would say this one may not be the best option. I am a tall guy, So I have the possibility to see beyond the head of the boat, beyond the bow of the boat. But if you're not that tall, maybe you want a model that is not that long. Something where you will be able to see properly what's in front of you. Because let me be honest, sometimes you will see that there is a bamboo stick coming out of the water and you will just hit it and you will just hope that it will not rip through the boat. It happened to me. And I got scared. We've seen everything about this boat now. Thank you again, MRS, for supporting these expeditions. You can find all the details of this boat and all the others on their website. But first of all, look at what we have now. We need to pack because this is not gonna get into a backpack. How do we do that? Well, first of all, we get all the accessories off. And to finish, we need to deflate the boat. Now we have two options. We have the slow one and the fast one, the fun one. The slow one first. Let me show you. Let's be honest. Okay, when you push on the boat, it goes quite fast, but it's not the funniest. The most fun option to do is the tie zip. Woohoo! And just like that, the boat is deflated. Now we need to properly fold it. There are many ways to fold it. There are quick ways for just moving around in a river or camping or anything. There is short term, a few weeks, let's say, and there is long term, a few months for the winter, for example. These will be explained in the links in the description. I'm not gonna go through all this because it all depends on your situation and it also depends on your boat. If you don't have a tie zip, you have less restrictions. For me right now, because I will be using it very soon, I'm just going to fold it very easily so that I can take it off very soon and go on the water. To do that, I will come to the front and I will try to find a good angle to start to roll it. Once I've got a good angle, I start rolling and I need to make sure that the plastic, the material, is not pinched in between, because if, for example, I forget, in the long term, that could really damage the material. I'm just going to roll it. Of course, do that when the boat is as dry as possible and as clean as possible. I'm making a video at the moment, so I will re-clean it after. Don't worry. I would like to thank MRS again for trusting me in this project, because without them, it would have been very hard. And I'm very happy to have them by my side. And once we get to the bottom, we need to remember to close our tie zip so that there is nothing coming in, especially no water, because the material inside, if it gets wet in a prolonged period of time, it can get damaged as well. And right now, I can just put it in the corner of the house until I take it out tomorrow to go paddle my way through the rivers of the world, thanks to my very light, easy to carry, easy to navigate, easy to manage Packraft. Again, thank you very much, MRS, for helping me through this expedition. It was a great pleasure to have you by my side. This boat, the MRS Microraft Extra Long, is an absolute masterpiece, and I'm extremely proud to have it now. I will be taking it out to different rivers very soon, and I hope that you tune in as well on the YouTube channel. So don't hesitate to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what you think about packrafting or kayaking, river trekking or mountaineering. I don't know, but tell us something in the comments. Don't hesitate to go check out the website of MRS. Find your local dealer of MRS as well on their website. And on my side, I have a bit of cleaning to do, I'll be honest. Okay, this is a video, okay, I need to clean it a little bit. I made a mess. You happy? Okay, I made a mess. But I'll clean it until next time, because next time I'll be packrafting with my MRS Microraft Extra Long on the waters of the world. Thank you very much and see you soon.